on, mister. Seriously.
He's demanding.
What he's been playing with, he's got trees. He's a fucking faker. He's a faker, man. And I left my fucking water out there. God damn it.
Go ahead and get it.
No, well, we're on, so I'm not trying to.
Oh, okay.
What are you hiding from?
Nobody.
You look like you were hiding.
No, but I just being me. That's all I can do is me.
Sure. Oh.
Was that 4? Escort?
Yeah.
It was some nice sized buds on this one.
Yeah. It's not the next one.
Why do you say that?
Just
Oh,
the heat, man. It's coming in everything. This was affected by heat. This wasn't very much.
yeah.
It was big buds, but there wasn't a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of that stupid heat. Jesus Christ. The sun gets kicking when it gets kicking. Yeah, Cut's kid's going to Trippy Red.
Cut's kid?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like backstage meet and greet passes.
Oh, check him out.
Yeah, so
What?
I'm gonna have him hand that to
Oh, gotcha.
open it up and look inside there, smell that.
Oh my God. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
He might like it. Hopefully he gets it to him. Hopefully he doesn't,
Yes.
smoke it
So
himself.
you can get it to him.
Yeah. Well,
And then if he gets it to him, whether he'll smoke it or not.
if he opens it, he will. I don't see why he wouldn't. That's why I didn't put it in a joint.
Well, me having experience in security, and especially stage door security, I'd say 2/3 of the time, they ain't gonna fuck with it. The celebrity will tell you, throw it away, or you could have it, take it home with you.
Yeah.
About 1/3 of the time, they will. Like you said, if he looks at it,
Yeah,
he might do like this,
I do the same shit.
Yeah.
You know how I am.
Yeah,
Half the
yeah.
shit you give me, I'm just gonna be like, fuck off. I'm not smoking that. But yeah, you're right. Well, that's the true test. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I mean,
Because in probably in most of the cities, bigger cities they go to, somebody's trying to give them something.
yeah, you're a celebrity. You would assume people would.
Oh, yeah. Security guys, they try to give us something to let them in. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's different. I'm not trying to do that. He's already got the pass.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They try really hard.
Yeah, buddy. According to Ozzy.
And they used to give us photographs of people that were what do you call
Comment?
it? Huh?
Like stalkers.
Yeah, stalkers or people that are just annoying people. Or people that have been banned from being around them. They give us photographs. We look at the photographs and look in the crowd and see if we see them. Most of the time we wouldn't, but every now and then I have to go. Gotta be looking at me. He already knows we done peeped his card like that. And I have two of my guys escort him right out the gate. They know exactly what's going on because it happens to them all the time.
Yeah, they're at every concert. That's why they have a fucking picture of them.
Yep.
Yeah, they would know.
Yeah, their promotional people give us pictures of the people that they don't want anywhere near the celebrity. I had people give me weed. Oh man, look, take this, man, let me in. People dangle cocaine. Let me in, man, let me in. Nah, dude, fuck off. A couple of guys that work security say they dangle some drugs. They take the drugs. Look, get the fuck out of here.
Just take it and not even fucking let them in.
No, you stupid motherfucker. if you let those people in and something happens, that's your ass. You'll never work security anywhere after that. It gets around really quick.
So, I know he wasn't trying to, but he sounded just like Donald Trump when he made his announcement.
What do you mean you don't know he was trying to?
I think he was just trying to tell people that I'm okay, I'm safe.
He knows what he's doing, and he knows what Trump has said. He knows, man. See, I used to give him the benefit of the doubt too, but it's too late in the game now for that. What is he doing going around? He won't take the vaccine, but he'll take some experimental horse tranquilizer.
As far as we know, well, he never said yes or no on the vaccine.
Well, no, he hasn't had it. He hasn't had it.
Oh, he has said he hasn't had it?
Well, why is he taking all these other experimental drugs?
Because he caught COVID.
If you had your shots and you catch COVID, you're just gonna have a mild reaction. Why would he run around and get drips? He hasn't had the shot.
Yeah, he was sick.
He hasn't had the shot.
Yeah.
You taking the Dexy, whatever it's called, and then some other thing. Then he had a vitamin drip. How you doing? I didn't wake you up to that. Then he had a vitamin drip and some other kind of drip.
Vitamin drip, some other, yeah. He definitely.
And I'll be honest with you, he didn't look good to me. Did you see a picture while did you see it while he was talking?
Uh-huh.
He didn't look good.
He looked like Rogan to me.
Nah, there was something.
I mean, all he did was prove that if you're one of the healthiest people on the fucking planet and you have a bunch of money, getting through COVID, you can get through it in a week.
But that's not true.
It is, yeah, he's healthy.
No, it's not true. First of all, he doesn't know whether he'll have some long-term effects from it. He don't know. He don't know. He might start having kidney problems, lung problems, all kind of stuff to happen. But it's afterwards that people that had COVID have to be aware of. Just because he didn't get sick like he thought he should this time doesn't mean he's out of the woods.
I know, but he's a pretty healthy dude either way.
Man, they should have got he was an Olympic style guy.
Uh-huh.
He was in Olympic trials. He could have went to the Olympics, but why didn't he go? He got COVID, and after COVID, he said he was exhausted all the time. He couldn't even train anymore. So there's all kinds of little side effects that can happen to you. At least that's what I've been told, you know. But they say down at I talked to my daughter. You know, she's down in Florida, and they just say that Florida, people are dropping like flies down there.
Yeah, one of my,
Even kids.
so, Brian, over in Sweden, one of his friends from the Marines was in Florida, same age, 45, died, unvaccinated.
Because this new strain, and that's another strain that popped up too, called the MU, M-U. It's another one that popped up. As long as people don't get vaccinated and there are targets for this virus, it's going to continue to mutate. It's going to learn how to even beat the vaccine if you give it long enough.
Well, yes.
Yeah, it'll turn itself into something so different that the vaccine doesn't work.
Or it could go the other way.
It's going to go.
It's gonna go one way or the other.
What's going to go the way of survival first?
No, it's not. I don't think it's something that matters. Okay, one of the reasons why it could disappear is because it stops becoming contagious. You know what I'm saying? Or it kills all the people it can kill, and everyone else builds immunity to it, and it can't fight it.
Well, why would we have the flu?
The flu's different. It's constantly mutating.
Yeah, well,
There's more than one flu.
But this can do the same thing, is what I'm trying to tell you. It can do exactly the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It can do exactly the same thing.
Right. It could become less contagious, or it could become more contagious. It could become less deadly, or more deadly.
Well, so far it's been going toward the deadly.
Yeah, because that's kind of how they work. They kill everyone they can. It kills anyone that it can kill.
As long as there's somebody you can kill.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so if everybody gets the shot,
then it doesn't spread as fast. That's the thing. It's more about the spreading with the shot. You're less likely to spread it to the next person if you have the shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I really, I don't know. I guess all liberals aren't the same.
Oh shit.
And I'm stupid for thinking that.
Why would you think that all liberals?
Because
every liberal.
Because I'm stupid. Like I just said, I'm stupid for thinking.
I'm
that.
not saying Rogan's a bad person. I'm saying he's a rich dude now. He's beyond rich.
I'm not saying he's a bad person either. I'm saying that he's not in my club. He's in another club, not mine.
Not in my club. You're out of my club, bitch.
I mean, you know, I like his jokes and his little stories. I like to look at his podcast every now and then. I don't look at it all the time, but I don't feel the same way about him I felt 2 years ago.
No, he's definitely. It definitely feels like he's changed.
He showed me another side of him that I ain't crazy about.
Yeah, everyone.
But it's not just him. It's like Kanye West, another celebrity that I don't understand how this guy thinks. He's just like completely out of his mind. Complete. It's like this young guy says to me, this young guy comes up to me. I was over getting my car washed. And I wanted to clean the interior. So I was sitting in a chair outside the place. One of the young guys that worked here was up to me. He says, "Oh man, I love your shirt, man." I said, "Oh, cool, man, cool." And he just started talking. And man, he just, I don't know about these young guys.
No, I mean,
He just talking about how, yeah, man, if I had a gun, I was like, oh. He started talking about things he would do if he had a gun. I looked at him, I said, "Look, buddy, a gun don't make no difference." I says it, you gotta use your brain, dude. Gun can't do thinking, you do the thinking. Gun can't shoot itself off. You gotta do it. And it should be the very last, absolute last resort. In fact, maybe you shouldn't even have a gun.
he probably shouldn't. There's a lot of people that shouldn't have guns. That have guns. I mean,
They're making these ghost guns.
that sounds good. It sounds horrible.
Well, our society is out of control. Okay, we got COVID, we got the gun violence, all kinds of crap going on. But, I mean, people are making guns in their basements that can't be traced. You know, so who knows how many guns are out in the street? Ghost gun, a ghost gun.
I don't know. I mean, just make a society that doesn't need to depend on guns to be
Well,
safe.
we're going the way of, what was that movie? Clockwork Orange. We're looking more Clockwork Oranges every day. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about then. We're just about there.
Oh. I mean,
We're close to, we are so close to there.
I don't know what that means. I'm trying to think. The movie was. It was about brainwashing.
Well, it was about violence. Really, the true point of the movie was trying to cure people from being violent.
Right.
Yeah. So
I don't think there's a.
it was showing how violent the society was and the future.
I
That's
know
the future.
what the future could be. Yeah. But it goes back to. Yeah, because violence makes money for the rich people, and when the rich people are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want violence. They don't live in fucking Michigan.
They don't want violence.
Yes, they do.
No,
Because
no,
they
no.
make money off of it.
No, they don't want violence done to them.
Well, no shit. They don't live here.
So they want violence done as
Yeah.
a wholesale thing in the general public, other than places where they go.
Mm-hmm.
Because
They
if you're-
want to at least promote that violence is what's going to happen. That way you prepare that way.
That's why I say in the next 3 to 5 years we're gonna start having robot police. It's not gonna be a human, it's gonna be a robot.
I mean, I don't. The only reason I could see that not happening is because if the system was meant to be fair, it'd already be fair. They don't want it fair, so they make it so it's not.
Yeah.
Like they
So-
already tried it with the fucking like speeding tickets over in California where they had cameras. But then too many rich people are getting too many speeding tickets.
That well, so what does that mean? That means we're not gonna do that anymore.
That's what happened, yes. Because they have control of the government. They tell the government what to do. They're the ones that benefit of having a police force that is of human mindset, not robot.
And that's why so many rich people get away with crimes for years and years, and some never get punished for their crimes.
Most of them never get
Yeah,
punished.
they never get punished for their crimes because
They usually let someone else fall for it.
or they act like it's okay. It's this thing with the January 6th thing.
Jesus.
With that crap, man, it's crazy. Me and a couple of my friends was around talking, and one of my friends said, "Man, you know if that was Black Lives Matter did that,
They'd have fucking
they would
murdered
have shot them down,
They'd have murdered them all.
murdered them all,
They'd have fucking
they would
murdered
have mowed them down."
like they were nothing.
And if they didn't do that, they would have been busted waiting to take them to jail.
Yeah. They'd have been beaten down. They'd have used tear gas.
I mean, I sat and watched a documentary about it the other day. It's on YouTube. And they just showed the beatings of the police. They were beating the shit out of the police. They were beating them motherfuckers, man, like, wow. I'm surprised more of them didn't get shot.
I think that proves how little there are of them, because that was most of them. Most of the people that will fight were there. I say 80% were at that fucking thing.
Yeah.
And the other 20% were at home because they couldn't get there or whatever. But
Well, there might have been some people there that weren't violent too. Everybody there, I don't think was violent.
no, but what I mean is the people who hold that take over the government type of mentality.
Yeah.
Most people are like, well, we lost.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
what it is.
make it up next time.
Yeah. Not the.
Every 4 years we get another chance.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's stupid, man. I'll be honest with you. Never in my life did I think I would see something like that.
I mean, you lived through the 60s, dude.
Yeah, but
People got shot in the 60s just for protesting.
yeah, they did, man. But when nobody was storming the Capitol trying to change our government from a democracy to a whatever they were going to change it to. That's some pretty deep stuff, man. You think actually that's treasonous.
Yeah.
When you get right down to it, they don't want to say it. And you know, they all protect each other. Even these news, like CNN, I haven't heard any of these news guys, even the liberal ones, say that Trump should go to jail. Not one of them. I haven't heard say he should go to jail.
Because they don't want to deal with that wrath. I mean, it's.
America has disappointed me so much in the last 30 years.
And because of you, like, I agree. I thought we were going somewhere else.
I did too.
I thought we were going somewhere else, and we ended up here.
Well, I didn't realize how racist this country was.
Yeah.
Because most of the races
I
were hiding.
Well, I was pretty blind to it.
Yeah, because they were hiding. They were hiding. They were doing stuff like, okay, to give you an example of what I mean. You can redline housing, you can do all kinds of weird things to poor people, and nobody says shit.
Right.
Or when they find out, okay, but it doesn't change. Now, redlining went on for a long time, 30, 40 years, but it's only changed in the last 5 or 6. You understand what I'm
I
saying?
mean, there's still places where it happens. You just can't fight it because they're too poor.
They're too poor and they don't ask the questions.
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know the information.
Yeah, they don't know what's happening.
And the evil ones aren't giving them the information because they don't want them to know.
Yeah. And
That's what I'm telling you, man. I don't know, man. And then I sat the other night thought about it. Okay, if I leave America, where am I going? Anywhere I would go outside of this country, other than Canada, I don't want to go to Canada. I'd have to come back here. I couldn't get a citizenship. Or by the time I got a citizenship, if I had a visa, you know, when you have a visa, you have to leave the country every 6 months and then come back, re-enter, leave, come back. I don't want to have to do that shit. There's really no place for me to go. It really isn't. Anywhere I go, I want to come back here. It's crazy.
You can't get citizenship anywhere?
No. Not without living there for a period of time. And when you're not a citizen, you have a visitor's visa or a work visa. Every few months, you gotta leave and come back and re-up your visa.
Huh. Brian didn't have to leave.
What do you mean? How long was he there?
I mean,
And how do you know he didn't?
He took him a year and he was getting married. So.
But yeah, that's different too. And he might have had to leave. He might have just. But in Europe, it's easier. You can just jump to another country for a couple of days and then come back.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
that's different. If I'm in Vietnam or I'm in the Philippines, that's a hell of a haul. Every 6 months, I got to leave, come back here, and then go back there.
Yeah. No, it'd be better to go south to like Costa Rica or something like that.
Same difference.
But it's still easier fucking flight than Vietnam.
Yeah. I don't, South America.
You can go. Actually, you can go to Hawaii.
I don't know about South America.
Take a little trip to Hawaii. Why? Because the fucking people up top tell you shouldn't go to South America. That's exactly why they tell you. So the poor people don't.
Because I've done my research and I went on YouTube. I've looked at tons of bloggers that have been to every city in Mexico, just about, even the mountains. I spent hours doing.
Say Mexico.
Oh, even South America. I'm telling you, I spent hours and hours to try to figure out a place I can go where I felt safe, but my money went a long way. You understand what I'm saying? And I wasn't, I didn't have to give up too many creature comforts.
What do you mean creature comforts?
Like if I went to the Philippines, I wanted to live off of my Social Security. Well, I got to live more on the outskirts of the city and more in between, you know.
Yeah.
I guess there's suburbs.
You got a toilet.
Yeah. You know, hot and cold running water. I gotta have hot and cold running water, dude.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I gotta have it. I don't feel like things get clean with just cold water. I just don't feel that.
I mean,
they wash their clothes in cold water.
Yeah, you're supposed
they
to.
They take a bath in cold water.
Yeah, because it's like how it's supposed to be.
No, I need some hot water every now and then.
Yeah, that's fine. You take a hot bath.
Where?
You fucking make it. You heat up the water on the stove and you pour it like they used to.
On the stove?
Yeah, or the fire pit.
So you gotta, I'm telling you, I've researched this shit. Unless you're really lucky, you gotta get a big old, they pay you maybe walk 1 mile to 5 miles to some water. Get it, walk back with it, and maybe do it twice a day.
I mean, that's not sounding like good living at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making, man. I don't mind being out in the country and stuff. That's nice, but I gotta have some creature comforts, man. I gotta have electricity, and I gotta have hot and cold running water. Or I'm not gonna feel like I ever get clean or anything ever gets clean. It's crazy. But millions of people live like that and have for thousands of years. You know, when I was talking to the girl from the Philippines, you know, she had hot and cold running water all her life.
Yeah.
You know, they get a bucket and a cup, and they take a bath.
Yeah, they take a hooker bath.
It's not a hooker bath to them, it's a bath to them, period. That's how they are. Look, one guy told me he gets up in the morning, a vlogger told me that he gets up in the morning, he lives out in the villages. He gets up in the morning and he gets a pail of water. No soap, pail of water. Done. Done. No. Not done. I'm spoiled, I'm right. I know.
Okay.
I'm spoiled.
I mean, it's just, you know, I agree with you. I don't want to.
I'll give up a lot of this. A lot of this is unnecessary. A lot of this is just stuff and shit. I give up most of it. But some of the things I don't want to give up. Like I said, hot and cold running water, electricity. I'll give up the cell phone. I don't give a fuck about that either.
I mean, if the world keeps going the way people keep predicting, the crazy, or not the crazy, but the, you know, end of the world types, we're on that path, so. I'm gonna have times in my life where there's not gonna be hot water. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get fucking Star Trek or we're gonna get fucking Mad Max.
I'll probably get a little bit of both, depending on where you live.
I get that, but you can't have Star Trek without everyone. You can't.
Without everyone having it?
Yeah, you can't.
Are you sure you can?
No, you need too many people. You need too many people to do what they do in Star Trek. Because you gotta think about it, man. One fucking Enterprise has like 10,000 people.
No, I didn't know there was that many people.
20,000 people? Yeah, they're like going through space with like, and everyone has to be educated in order to do this. It's not something you can.
Yeah, because everyone has to have some kind of skill to add to.
Yeah, whether it
to the, it's like that. What were they called? You know, the ones that all hooked them together. What were they called? What's it called? Oh man.
Borg.
Yeah. To me, that's one of the hippest science fiction things I've ever seen was those guys. The Borg is what you call them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were hooked up, man.
Well, the Borg, yeah.
Well,
They
that's how we're gonna be.
everyone.
We're gonna end up like that anyway.
Okay. U.S. had a complement of approximately 1,000 to 6,000 crew members. But what it takes to build something like that takes 10,000 people.
Oh, of course, without a doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like building in space and doing all that stuff. Like you have to have resources for all. You have to have everyone.
That's why.
Educated and everyone on the same level.
And I think that's why the UFOs are observing us, but they're not really communicating with us on that level because we're just really not ready for it yet.
No, there'd be too many people trying to steal what they have to make profit.
To use
to
to
kill
evil
them.
ways.
Well, use just to get ahead of them
Yeah.
because they would feel like they were inferior to them.
Plus, I think they feel that it'd be like giving something to the devil.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that would think it was a devil.
Oh, they say that when they first started seeing the ones they call the Tic Tacs, the Tic Tac UFOs. I think that was from the Nimitz aircraft carrier. They said that some of the people in the DOD didn't want them messing around with, told them to stop it because they believe it's demons and they're scared. The religious people. Yeah, seriously. That's one reason why they cut the program.
Good Lord.
Because they were appearing that they were demons.
Yeah, that is part of the issue we have with this country is it's too religious. But freedom of religion has caused it. By, like in England, it's way more atheists because they're forced into it.
In Europe, period.
Yeah, Europe, period. Because most of it's forced shit. Old.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. Here it's just like, this is how I found myself. Okay.
Yeah, and you look at TV, it's all over the television.
Truth.